I'm just outside M&S to look at the Bovaer thing, and they have declared that they are using Bovaer since April 2024. I mean, I never knew. So we're going to go in. I'm going to look at their dairy codes because I'm curious, but it's the fact that they're actually saying yes we are, and they seem to be quite proud of it. So, you know, let's go in and have a look. But it doesn't. If you want to try and avoid Bovaer, you shop in M&S. Maybe your own. In fact, this will be interesting. Is what options do you have? Organic milk, because even organic milk is covered under the Soil Association, and they said Bovaer is not permitted. So organic M&S farms, you'd think, wouldn't have Bovaer, but maybe it's worth trying to get a response from them to find out if that's true, because Bovaer is not permitted, so they would lose their organic status. But do they sell any other types of milk? So we're going to go in and have a look. Come on. Well, this is all your organic. £1.20, £1.65 for 2 pints, £1.65 again for 2 pints, £2.10 for 4 pints. Cornish cream, I don't know if that's Bovaer free, but you've got goat's milk and oat milk if you're that way inclined. I'm just going to see what dairy labels they have on the back. Oh Jesus, I nearly dropped it. Oh my God. CQ007. Can you see that? CQ007. Be interested to see where that's from. Obviously you've got organic butter, £3.25. That's your organic range. We're the only national retailer using a new feed supplement to reduce methane emissions from M&S Select Farm dairy cows. Well, there you are. And that's just their milk, but they might have more around here. Okay. That's all right. Nice. Oh, maybe not. This is yogurts and stuff. I think that they're made in Greece, Greek yogurt, isn't it? Yes, Greece. I'm trying to see if they're selling any other types of milk. Double cream will come from their farms, I'd imagine. Let's have a look. C code panel. Oh, it'll be here. PR014. PR014. It will flash up where that's from. Just check. Same. PR014. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, this is interesting. Buttermilk from Dale Farm. Oops. Dale Farm is a Bovaer free farm. That's another CQ007 Cornish clotted cream. I don't know what that is on top of my head, but it'll flash up on the screen. CQ007. Oh, okay, creme fraiche. That's in France. I don't know about French farms, to be fair, but I'll try and... So it's FR14.371.001. I'll try and source that. Okay, cheeses. This is a product of Italy. I mean, Bovaer's being widely used in the EU, so OS001. Can you see that? OS001. Organic cheddar. Oh, geez, oh, look at the price. Makes my eyes water. £5 for that block. Wow. Go to Lidl. Their cheese is Wick Farms and it's Bovaer free cheddar cheese. Okay, just the specialist cheeses. ME001. If it's a Marks and Spencer's farm, they're going to be using Bovaer unless it's organic. Okay, that'll do. I'm going to leave the stall now. I mean, I knew it was going to always be quick. See you outside. Oh, right, it's absolutely horrendous weather out there. Raining, windy, nasty. That was interesting. I mean, I knew going in that M&S are doing their own Bovaer trials, but I had visited here and filmed here before. A couple of days before I really found out about the dairy codes, and the dairy codes have been really helpful in sort of basically helping to source own label milk or own label cheese, yogurt, cream, etc. And in fact, I've done those codes that we've just looked at. I quickly checked on my dairy codes Excel sheet, and it's interesting. So that butter that we first looked at, I think it was the Cornish butter. I mean, it just gives us, if you shop in M&S, you can see you've got options. So the Cornish butter is made from Rodder's Creamery, and they've declared that they're Bovaer free. That their dairy code was CQ007. Always good to look out for. And in fact, the clotted cream that I'd looked at was also Rodder's, and they're Bovaer free. The double cream and the single cream is actually from Robert Wiseman Dairy, which is Muller owned. Now obviously Muller aren't actually taking part in the trials, but they've partnered up with Arla and they receive Arla's milk from those Bovaer farms that they've actually said that that's what they're doing. I'll quickly put up a thingy here of their statement saying that was found on the school milk board, because obviously the school milk board must have been getting hundreds of inquiries from worried parents about the milk that's supplied to schools, and so they released that statement on their website from Muller. So it's interesting because it does actually show us what Muller are doing with the milk, and they admitted that it will go into their own products, maybe occasionally, but it's so vague, it's ridiculous. That French creme fraiche, I need to dig on that, so I'll probably do that when I get home, and I'll put it here if I find anything. If this remains blank, this side of me here, then I've not been able to source it. It's one of those, it's abroad. The interesting thing was the cheddar, the own brand M&S cheddar, is made by Arla. So that's interesting. That's the dairy code for Arla on this one for M&S cheddar is OS001, and then the Wensleydale fancy cheese, that's actually made by Long Clawson Dairy Limited, and I have looked extensively just now for any signs, because most dairies, if they're not doing Bovaer, they come out and say such, because they know that there's a sort of large legion of people who don't want to drink milk from Bovaer fed cows, because if there's not enough long-term study, it might be safe, who knows? No one really knows, and that's the problem, isn't it? They said cow does the feed that they were giving cows that created the mad cow disease was safe, but it wasn't. you know, 232 people died, most of them in the UK, so that's too many. 232 people too many. So I'm not prepared to take the risk, and a lot of you aren't either, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. So Long Clawson Dairy, they're probably an M&S farm, I guess. They haven't, I've looked at their website, no statement. I've looked at socials, nothing. So I would assume that they are using Bovaer. It's an assumption, but come out and say you're not if you aren't. So, you know, yeah. But if you do shop in M&S, you do have some options for your butter and your milk, and not so much cream. What was the creme fraiche? Oh no, that was French. Clotted cream. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that'll do for this one. Where shall I go next? Let me know in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, I did actually think maybe I wanted to show you a little clip I'd found, because obviously there is a lot of confusion about Bill Gates. Is he involved with these Bovaer trials? Not directly, definitely. He has his own ruminate that has its own issues. It's that I've spoken about this before, but it's active ingredient in that. The Victorian it was used in the Victorian period on children with whooping cough, and after several children died, they thought maybe we should just stop it. So it's not just organic seaweed, you know, there is an active component in there that's dangerous. I'll link to that anyway. But what he said about beef, someone sent me this about his statement. I don't know when he was talking about this, I have no idea, but it's the fact that he said beef without cattle, or words to that effect. So he's planning that we could, where's beef if it can't get it from cattle? What kind of beef is that? That plans that these people have, you know, to interfere with our food chain, etc, etc. As a cooking channel, it makes me livid, because, you know, there's enough going on in the food chain without this on top of it. And you know, I use all these ingredients for cooking for my family as well as for the channel, and you know, I don't want any part of it, so that's why I'm doing this. Enough of that. I'm off. Take care everybody, see you on the next one. Bye.